Hey, man, listen. Like I told the D-line, it's an opportunity to be out here, man. Don't take a snap for granted. Let's go. Gang on me, gang on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
There's been a lot of talk about Las Vegas Raiders edge rusher Tyree Wilson, and it hasn't been good. He obviously hasn't produced the level of his number 7 overall draft status, and the Raiders passed up interior defensive lineman Jalen Carter, who's killing it in Philadelphia, to pick him. The guy's a ton of talent, though, the kind that makes an immediate impact, but he came to Las Vegas with a foot injury that was more significant than I thought. I had him making an immediate impact because he was clear for football activities just before he was drafted, but the Raiders had other ideas. They wanted to take it extra slow with him and redshirt him, so he took part in none of the offseason program. They still had Chandler Jones, but you know how that went. Wilson ended up having to play before he was in any kind of shape, so it wasn't pretty. That would lead to a lot of way too premature judgments with the B word involved, but no, he's not a bust. He gets 3 years just like every other first-round pick. And very quietly, he's come a long way after getting off to a not-so-good start this season. I'll get into the bad a little later. The one thing that he did well from the beginning when he wasn't too tired was play the run. Those 35.5-inch long arms served him well against the run. And at 6'6" and over 270 pounds, he has total control when you put a tight end on him. It is not a good idea to make him the point of attack. You're not going to be that successful pulling a guy at him either. He'll take that guy on without giving ground and get rid of him. And when he's not the point of attack, he'll cut off the backside cutback lane. And of course, he's no stranger to the spread option. He'll hustle down the line and chase plays down from behind too. He was unfairly criticized for being slow, but that's really not the case. He even has the speed to chase down a play that went wrong. That's speed and motor right there. Alright, now we're going to get to the bad, and this is the most basic thing about the game of football, regardless of position. Getting off on the ball. He didn't do that very well. Look at that. The offensive and defensive linemen are already off, and he's still in the stands. That's very slow reaction time. Alright, let's get another look at it. Everyone else is up and at him again, and Wilson's still in his stands. You gotta remember, with that injury, he went a long time without reacting to a snap. Alright, here we go again. Alright, everybody's out ahead of him again, but look how far ahead of him Max Crosby is. Crosby is where every good edge rusher should be. It's hard to be a good pass rusher if you can't get off on the ball. It would also help if you didn't follow a blitzer inside, leaving the outside wide open. All is well that ends well on that play though. To start the season, he literally didn't have his sea legs under him. And when you don't have a plan on your pass rush, guess what? That offensive lineman definitely has a plan for you. Due to his injury, he was playing against much better guys while he wasn't even as good as he was when he was in college. So he started the season making little to no noise as a pass rusher. Then after a couple of games, he gradually started to come alive. The sack is by Crosby, but you can see Wilson starting to get back there. And here against the Los Angeles Chargers, he shows some serious power. And with some pressure here, he helps force an interception. Here he forces Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love to throw incomplete. Here he's just inches away from a sack. And here coming from the right of the screen, also against the Chicago Bears, he gets his first career sack. That's all speed and motor right there. Oh, and his get off is much better. Look at this. Crosby's only slightly ahead and he's off the ball with everyone else. That get off of his has gotten much better. Now look at that. He's dead even with Crosby. He ends up putting a little heat on the quarterback too. We're just focused on the get off right now though, not the play. And would you look at that, he got out right with Crosby on that one. He's going to be a problem if he can continue to get off the ball like that. If you look at what Carter's doing in Philly, it's pretty hard not to wish the Raiders got him. I'm just like the rest of you. I wanted Christian Gonzalez for the Raiders if they couldn't get Carter, but Wilson's the guy they took, so we have to live with it. Like it or not, we got to get behind him. He might not have had the best start to his career, but the man has all kinds of talent with that 6'6", 270-pound size, 35.5-inch long arm length, and speed. Let me not forget about the bulldozing power he has too. It looked pretty bad at the beginning though, especially the fact that he struggled to get off on the ball. I think that goes to show you how important the offseason is. Not to worry though, Wilson has come a long way. Thank you for watching. See you next time.